Want to tell them it's a Shabba thing. Suckling sing. Yard up for him, kick up. Rock wine. Sing. Ting-a-ling-a-ling. Sing. Van silent swing. Sing. DJ Ace cock up in the beer bum rhythm. Sing. Ting-a-ling-a-ling. Sing. School bell a ring. Sing. Knife and fork a fine for dumpling. Booyaka, booyaka for Shabba ranking. Shabba ranks disappear with another man change. So them are the done to the biz. We have the key. Put the down to the key and turn them in a donkey. Yes. Them are the done to the biz. We have the key. Put the down to the key and turn them in a donkey. Who they think they are? Yes, they can't allow me. I am the general in the DJ army. With that only I and cross all the T. And sit all the gal them tickle fancy. And anywhere we go, gal gone crazy. Listen, ding-a-ling-a-ling, school bell a ring. Knife and fork a fight for dumpling. Booyaka, for Shabba ranking disappear with you another man chin. So them are the done to the busy of the key. Put it down to the key and turn them in a donkey. Them are the done to the busy of the key. Put it down to the key and turn them in a donkey. You see, reggae dance all it comprise of wine. You see, now come your phone, girl, wine your body. You see, if you can wine, you hold your man and in Paris. You see, what your style when you see your mate. You see, never try just but your mate not ready. You see, your mate look like she a Bugs Bunny. You see, she a cartoon and she no bread. Girl, I get the loving, you I get the money. You see, run pop cars, they full of quality. Till a lot of girls them gone crazy. I with the great body girls them, like Jamaican girls them, and the American girls them, and the English girls them. What about Canadian girls them? All the Japanese girls them, the Caribbean girls them. You should hear little children sing. When them sing, ding-a-ling-a-ling, dance a leg swing. DJ Ace can come from the beer boom rhythm. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, school bell in ring. Knife and fork a fight and dumpling. Booyaka, booyaka for Shabba ranking.
Oh me man, big dirty stinking Shabba making no say boy. This lightning radio, yeah man.
Right now you're in tune to Daddy Fridge and Mr. T, and we're here with an artist born as Rexton Gordon on the 17th of January 1966 in St. Anne's, Jamaica. It's none other than the one and only Shabba Ranks. Welcome back to the UK and thanks for giving us your time this afternoon here at Lightning FM, sir.
Yeah man, Lightning FM man, you don't know you go man master blame man. You cannot be a poet unless you know the poem, and it have not started the beginning it can. Shabba, these are my friends. Lightning FM, you know.
Okay, Shabba, let us start off by asking you where your music career started from. As we know, from a young age, you love the sound system. Please explain a bit more for us.
Well, right now, you know what I mean, the sound system in my community, right? Within my community, there is King Sturgiab, there is King Tubbies, there is King Jamis, and if you check out King Tubbies, you know, say King Tubbies are the dub master. The man that produce some of the wickedest set of dub throughout Jamaica. Right now, boom, we have Hugh Brown, which is from my community. Alright then, Josie Wales, which is from Tower Hill, you know what I mean? So, the music is always fluctuating in the era, so, you know what I mean? It flies from my nostril, sticking on my brain, and as some is a man contain a portion of the vibes to go forth and know. So, you see this music here? You have to love it in a good way, man. King Jamis and King Tubbies and Daddy Uri sound Sturgiaf. You don't need nothing more to make you be a DJ, man. Yeah.
Okay, Shabba, it was the early 1980s, and you were working under Admiral Bailey at the Roots Melody Sound System. Then in
man, why you clear up that, man? I never work under Admiral Bailey. Me go work with woman, man. You see me, me and Admiral Bailey at that time did a smash it on the same sound. So he wasn't higher than me, and I wasn't, you know what I mean, lower than him. You see me, David? We were both at the same level. Boom. Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you about the release, Heat Under Sufferer's Feet. How did that come about? That was one of your first, huh?
Yeah, the sufferation, I made that go through in the ghetto and thing, you see me, I deal with whole heap of sufferation. So it's just a reference to the condition where I and I as ghetto youth that face at that time, because I pay sufferation, and the only other way out, it seems, was like with politician and guns blazing. So me's a man who never too like the politician and the gun blazing. So it's on the sufferer's feet, you see.
Scene. Alright, let me ask you about the name Co-Pilot, which you were called before Shabba Ranks. How did the names come about, and why the change in the name Shabba?
Well, Co-Pilot now, the selector of the sound was the navigator. You see me, David? And you know, the navigator can't move without the co-pilot. The two of them deal with the plane, and the sound system was like a plane. So I was the co-pilot at that time. But you know what I mean? The co-pilot thing where so the plane crash, And the pilot dead and Shabba jump out of the pilot work, you see.
Again.
Tougher things, man, tougher things, harder things. The Shabba motion, there was this wanted hombre, Church Jamaica with name Shabba and thing, and there was one in my community with name Shabba, and the man them did miserable. Some of them say, boy, you look like Shabba and you favor Shabba. And I say, alright, then my name is Shabba.
Okay, your name changed and you were still doing your thing. Then you caught the attention of Josie Wells, who introduced you to recording producers at King Jammy's recording studio, which then saw the release of Original Fresh. What was this like for you, knowing that things had just started to happen?
Well, it feel good. You see me a day with me that asked Admiral Bailey over the period of years, say, yo, can I go Jammy's introduce me to some of the producers them. But me don't know why I never want to introduce me to the producers them and thing. So me have to give thanks and praise to Josie Bill at that time where him never had have to do where him do star, but what? Him do that, and me got Jam is gonna show them say, boy, oh man can mash it, man, cause and I like it and I love it, man. Me love it, yo. Me love it.
Okay, 1988 saw the release of Needle Eye Panani, which led to Jamaica loving you. You then went on to doing work with Bobby Digital Dixon in his new studio, and from 1989 till 1991, we saw you record over 50 singles, mainly with Bobby Digital, but also Gussie Clark and Steely and Clevie. Some of the hits that were released were Wicked in a Bed, Roots and Culture, Live Butt Blanket, Mama Man, and many more. Shabba, what was it like working with the great Bobby Digital Dixon?
Well, Bobby Digital, the Bobby Digital game is starting just like I was starting, you know what I mean? And I'm on Vice 2 song for Bobby Digital and thing. But when it's time for me to get some royalties, I'm going to check him. He must say, boy, I'm get Jammy's the record and thing. And me look at him and say, yo, yeah, me say me go Vice another song, you have to create your own label, you know. So me can do business, we don't have to go to a third party, you see. So him create Digital B, and from there, we just keep on smashing it, car. Me's a man with the loaded and studied man. Every youth to grow around me in them days, you can tell him and say, oh, when it come to Shabba and the music, a man is loaded and studied man. So, me just want to release them energy there. So, that's why Bobby Digital get a portion of great works from Shabba Ranks where the music is concerned, you see.
Okay, let's move on to the album Ramping with the Ladies, which came out in 1988 and featured cover songs by female reggae artists, and saw a big hit with the cover of JC Lodge's Telephone Love. How did the album come about, and what inspired you to do the cover to Telephone Love?
Well, Rapping with the Ladies, that's a different indigo blues. Cause Music Works wasn't a ghetto production. Music Works was more like an uptown production. You know what I mean? That is when you're gonna be taken to the rich people them house. So Mikey Bennett introduced me to Gussie Clark, and I went to Gussie Clark, and the type of beats that I was hearing at Gussie Clark, it was like totally different. But me as a man with musical ability, real melodious and real mellifluous, can flow on anything that they giving unto me. So me listen to some of the beats and me whap them up. So Gussie kind of like the thing with me I deal with. So him say, yeah, me Shabba, me have this track here with a girl called JC Lodge, you know. More you listen it. I mean listen her and she say about her telephone love and her rare. And me I say, yeah, even though me never have no telephone at that time, star, the mind which is very creative, put me in a motion when me dab all 5 telephone at my house. Somebody start answer JC Lodge, boom, and him hear me answer him say, boy, boop, and him start play to uptown people, and uptown people start loving me in a different way. So instead of me have ghetto people that love me, Telephone Love enables uptown people, which is the rich peoples of Jamaica, to love me. You see, different motion, man, different movements, happier profile, man, you see.
Shabba, give us a couple of lines out of Telephone Love.
They pon me mind, they pon me woman, practice what you preach. This bag of telephone talk, me time for reach. Face to face or even upon the beach, woman. Telephone love, they pon me mind, they pon me mind, they pon me mind. As me talk to the girl up on the telephone, remember I tell you I didn't have no telephone. But I imagine that I have a telephone. That is how swift my mind was at that time, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Telephone love. Woman, practice what you preach. This bag of telephone talk, I'm dying for reach. Face to face we must meet, man. It was on the beach. Telephone love.
You sound so sweet on the line. Telephone love. You make my day every time. Yeah.
Stacy, I hear me. Done with the phone talking, as a matter of fact, me I come over there. No. Woman, me a dream about you all the time. You know, say that you ever hit up and I mine. Woman, you a dream about me all the time. That's why you keep on calling on the telephone like she just dip on me mind, dip on me mind, dip on me mind. As me talk to the girl up on the telephone line, when me hang up the phone, me keep riding her mind. As me talk to the girl up on the telephone line, when me hang up, me just ride her mind.
When you call, I feel so good. Wish you were living in the neighborhood, so you could hang up the phone and rush on over. Take up where we left up under the cover. Ooh,
if she is blind, she just see me all the time. If she is dead, she hear me all the time. She say me sweeter than when corn is wine, and can tell the world me's our darling divine. Dip on me mind. If me talk to me girl up on the telephone line, talking about love, you don't miss me no time. If me talking to girl up on the telephone line, talking to her, she don't miss me no time.
Oh me man, big doctor thinking Shabba make you know say boy, this lightning radio, yeah man.
My